Welcome all, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Karen. I am a 33-year-old cash budgeter. I get paid bi-weekly, and so I cash stuff and budget every 2 weeks. This is my third paycheck of July, which is my magic month paycheck. And I got paid this paycheck today, July 31st. And so we are cash stuffing right away because I work all weekend long, and so I won't have a chance to record later on. So we're going to be cash stuffing today. I am a registered nurse, and so this is my magic month, but it's also my overtime check. And so it's an overtime check plus a magic month, so it's a really good amount. And so what I have left over from money I owed myself already is 2,456, which we will be stuffing today. And a lot of it is going to be in placeholders, and a lot of it's going to be, swapping and condensing, and we'll hopefully have all the math done correctly. I have to move this since I forgot I need placeholders. But I am hoping all my math is done correctly. Any cash that's left over is basically just going right back into the bank. So I have all my placeholders in here. And I have a bunch, but I know I need a bunch of them. So we're gonna put these in here for now. And I think I just need hundreds. I don't need any 500s or higher denominations. So we'll keep it like that. And I didn't stuff any of my bigger bills that are automatic payments. I just stuffed whatever bills I felt like I needed or wanted to add buffers to it. So we will get started. And of course my wallet. Since today is Thursday, I don't start my wallet or my week over until Sundays. I just follow my work schedule. So because I start my work week on Sunday, I just follow it that way. So K is for me, and I am not giving myself any spending money. Work treat, we are looking at our usual 60, and so we'll do 20, 40. We'll do our change. Try to get rid of the uglier bills. So in work tree we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. And I like to split up in half. So 30 for the first week and then 30 for the second week. And I won't be showing my wallet in here because I don't need to stuff anything just yet. So eat out is getting 100, and we'll give it the 20s for now because I have a whole bunch. But if I need to, I'll do the $100 bill later. I usually don't like having $100 bills in cash. I usually just do an automatic bill swapping. But because I went to the teller and I kind of panicked and didn't have my denominations correct, I just told her to give me a few hundreds. And so that's why we're doing that. Groceries, we did $3.50, so I'll go ahead and do we'll do 2. So in groceries we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 45, 50. So $3.50 in groceries. And this is for 2 weeks. Gas is getting 60. It currently has 40, and I'm keeping the 40 in here because I think I'm going to use it for a car wash. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 in gas. Adriana, who is my daughter, she will be getting 20, and we'll just give her a $20 bill. Family fun is getting, as usual, 100. And the movie we saw, I mentioned it in my last video, we were going to go see a movie. It was The Fantastic Four, and it was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 100 in family fun. And we did end up spending all of the money in here. And in date night, since it was my sister's birthday, we went out a few times to eat. So I just pulled from there. R is date night, and this one's also getting 100. So now in R we have 100. Household is getting 40. And that is all that has. Miscellaneous is getting 20, and we'll do this in change since this one gets split up into the wallet. It's 10 for 1 week, 10 for the next. And I just use miscellaneous as a cash buffer, or like a buffer, I should say. Which it'll usually cover, for example, I had to buy Tylenol. So instead of pulling out from my other envelopes, I'll use miscellaneous first. And then if I don't have miscellaneous, I'll go into other envelopes to pay for things that were like unexpected, basically. Okay, so now we're going into my bills side. So water bill will be getting 50. And then this is where we're gonna be swapping for some placeholders. So it's getting 50, and I have 20, 40, 60, 75. So 50 plus 75 is 125. So we're gonna keep 25 in here, and then we're giving this back. Instead of pulling out all the extra cash, I'm gonna just end up transferring it all to my high yield anyway. So we'll do that. We'll just use this one. So water bill now has 120 and 25. So 125 in water bill. And this is a quarterly payment, so that's why I'm okay with putting it back into my high yield. Amex annual, which isn't due until January, is going to be getting 10. So we have 30 in here. Sapphire annual is also getting a placeholder, and we are going to be, it has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. So we'll be returning this to the bank, and it would be getting $40 to complete a 100. So now in here we have 100, 200, and 300 in Sapphire annual, and this one is due, I think, at the end of August. I just can't remember how much the annual fee is, but I know I'm gonna end up owing myself back for this one. Babysitting fund will not be getting a placeholder, but it'll get some change. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, and 40. So 640. So it's going to be getting 140, but I was supposed to close out the next 100, but it's fine. So we'll give it the 100 we have here. So 140. I'm going to give this to my grandma soon because she says she wants to see what she can buy with it. So I gave it 140. So now it has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 780. So that's it for babysitting fund. My daughter's copay is also going to get a placeholder. She's going to get 50. So we have 50, 75. So 75. So we're keeping 25 here. And we're giving the 50 plus a 50. It gives us a $100 placeholder. So now we have 100, 20, and 25. So 125. And I'm okay with putting this into the high yield because I can just easily pay my credit card from the high yield. So we'll do that. My copay is going to be getting 75, and we currently have 20, 40, 60, 75. So we'll do 50, 75. So this one we're keeping it all cash, I think, because I'm not too sure how much mine is gonna be. So instead of putting it away, I'm gonna keep it in cash. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 45, and 50. So 150 in my copay. Okay, so now in emergency fund, we are gonna be adding, so we have 20, 40, 55 in emergency fund, and we're gonna be adding 145 to this to make it 200, but we'll be giving it in placeholder. So we have 100 and 200 in here, and we can go ahead and make the math. So we have to do 145.
10, 25, 45. 20 and then 5.
Right. So that should equal 200 if I did my math correctly in my head. So now in emergency fund, we have 200 in the bank. Okay, so then that is it for this binder. Next, we'll go into our family and pets binder. So in here, my daughter's envelope for her birthday will be getting $40. And I think I'm gonna give it the change to give it a $50 bill. So we have 10 plus 40 is 50. So now in here we have 100, 50, and 55, and we do have one of these. So 40 in here. So 155 in her birthday. This is just for her gifts. And at the end we'll have 225. Okay. Back to school is fully funded. My daughter's clothes is not getting anything. Her sports will be getting 10. And I think I'll give it change. So now we have 25 in her sports. My boyfriend's birthday, we're gonna finally fill in this 10 that we scratched off a while ago. And here we have 20, 35. I'll give it the change. So now we have 20, 40, and 45, and we scratched off the 10. So let's scratch off the next number. And then this one we just stuff whenever we have a little extra since we have time. So we have 20. 20 for the next time we have funds. And his birthday's not until October, so we have some time. My dad is getting 20. His birthday is also October, so he's getting 20. And then my sister's wedding. So this is where I'm saving all my funds for her wedding, which would be like my bridesmaid's dress, my hair and makeup, the hotel we're going to be staying at, all the other funds. It's all going to come out from here. So this one's also getting a placeholder. It currently has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and we're adding 50. So 50 plus 50 gives us 100, and we're going to do that in a placeholder. Okay. So now in my sister's wedding, we have 200 in the bank. Future Mr. and Mrs. is also going to be getting placeholders. It currently has 20, 30, and 35. And I'm going to be adding 165, 70, 80, and 200 to give it 2 placeholders. I hope that makes sense. I feel like it doesn't make sense sometimes when I try to explain it, but in my head it makes sense. So we have 100 and 200 in the bank for future Mr. and Mrs. And once I get a higher amount, I'm gonna start stuffing this in my wedding binder, which I have, and I've been waiting to do it, but I wanted a bigger amount to like be able to designate it into different envelopes. So once I have a bigger amount, I'll go ahead and do that. Our anniversary is also getting $20, and we currently have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So 85, and if we give it 20, then we'll have 100. So now in our anniversary, we have 105. They're still, yeah. So 105 in here. And again, we still have time for this one too, but I like going through my budget and closing out all of the easy ones to complete 100 so that I can do this bill swapping instead of having so much cash at hand and having to like withdraw, put back, withdraw, put back. And this was just easier for me. Future baby is getting 80, and we did the same thing. So we have 10, 15, and 20. 20 plus 80 is 100. So now in future baby, we have 100 in the bank. And we can go into our pet section. Our pet section will be getting 100, so we're gonna break that down. So I guess I'll do, a 50, 70, we'll do that. So my dog's food is usually 90, so we have 50, 70, 90. We'll see right now, hold on. And then my cat's food is usually 40. So I think it's usually about 37. So we'll do this. And the extra 10 is for his grooming actually, because I need to get him groomed soon. In grooming now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3. So 43 in his grooming. 40 in Ace's food, 40 in here, and 90 in Benito's food. So we're all set for this. And I don't think I'm ready for a grooming yet. I think it's about 63 bucks to get him groomed. Benito's vet fund is getting 60. And we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 40 plus 60 is 100. So we're doing that in a placeholder. So now in Benito's vet fund, we have 100 in the bank. Benito's deductible is getting 20 to close out the 100. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 plus 20 is 100. So in Benito's deductible, we have 100 and 200 in the bank, and his deductible is 250. I think the next time I take him to the vet, which won't be till around October, I'll need the deductible of 250, and then that's where this will kind of come into. Ace's emergency fund is getting 10. He currently has 100 and 200, so he's getting 10. So now he has 210. Pretty litter is getting 15. Now in pretty litter we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. And I think it's about like $78 for his pretty litter. So we are all done here. We'll do my savings challenge now, only because I have a completed savings challenge in here that I want to reallocate before I go into my personal. So, oh, I didn't show you guys. I had a $20 left over. Let me give it a nicer bill. I had a $20 rolled over from my wallet from last week, so I get to put that into here. So this is my Pokemon challenge, and it's each icon is worth $20, which I'm trying to stuff with just my $20 rollover, so like specifically $20 bills, and hopefully I can finish it, because last time I was about like 300 in and I needed to use it, so I want to finish this one this time. We're gonna finish this menu coffee shop. We are gonna finish it off and give it $40, which completes the whole challenge. So we're gonna give it 40. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and $100. This $100 is going to go into my travel binder, and it's gonna go in my Mexico envelope. So I'm gonna put it here for a sec so I don't get confused. So we're done with this one. Now I get to pick a new one. I just don't know which one to do next, so I'll probably just decide that off camera. We are doing Lilo and Stitch, and we are giving it 25. So 20 and then 5. So now in Lilo and Stitch we have 20, 30, 40. And this one's gonna save us $3.15, which I won't need till the end of the year. So that's gonna be good. So that is it for my savings challenge binder. Now we can go into my personal binder, which is also my travel binder. So my personal binder, my fitness is getting 10. We'll give it to 20. So now it has 20. My skincare is getting 15, which I guess I'll give it 20 again. So now we have 20 in skincare. Nails is going to be getting $50, so we'll give it a 50. Wax Pass will be getting 25 in here, so we have 20 and a 5. So now in Wax Pass we have 20, 30, 41, which should be enough for our next time we're going. And then nursing is getting $10. I'm gonna give it the change. So now we have 30 in nursing. And that is it for this section. So we're going to our traveling, and we are going to Mexico in September. I am giving Mexico 50, but I'm also giving Mexico this $100 from the savings challenge. So let's do this. Okay, so now in Mexico we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, and 260. So now we'll make the change. So we have 100, we'll leave 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so the $10 bill I need. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So 100, and we're gonna give it a placeholder. I have a feeling my math is completely wrong and I'm gonna have a bunch of cash left over. Okay, so now in Mexico we have 100, 200, 50, 60. So 260 in Mexico, which is gonna be our spending money, and we're going in September. So that is it for this binder. And last but not least is our holiday and sinking funds binder. So I'm like, I think I pulled too much cash out. Okay, so now in Christmas, we are gonna be closing this out too. So we have 20, 25, and 30. So we're gonna be giving it 70 to give it $100 placeholder. I have Christmas ones. Yeah. So we can color one of these in. Gotta color in $70. So
20, 45, 45, 50, 70.
So this one gives us a total of 165. So we have 100 in here. And our Christmas envelope. Oops. Halloween is going to be getting 10. So we'll do 10. So now in Halloween we have 20, 40, and 50. In Halloween, Black Friday is going to be getting $40. So now in here we have 20, 40, and 60. So 60 plus 40 is 100. So we'll be giving it a placeholder. So Black Friday has 100 in the bank. And I want to start fall because I love the fall, and I love to either go pumpkin picking or apple picking or Halloween houses, something. But I know I'm gonna need funds for the fall, and we are giving it 20. And that is all that fall has. And now we can go into our 6 months ahead. So our 6 months ahead currently has 100 in the bank, 20 and 25. So we're doing 75 to complete the 100. So 75 plus 25 is 100. So we'll be giving it a placeholder. So now we have 200 in the bank for our 6 months ahead, and we can fill this in. So we added 75, and I made the demons 20. Oh, and I'm gonna miss, I think I have to fix this. So 25 is supposed to be for this side. 25, right? So now we have a total of 200 in here. So that's 125. So we're gonna do 100, 150, 175, and 200. Because then it's 100, 150, 200. Okay. So this is 1,500, which I think is great. So just want to make sure. So we have 200 in here. In the bank, Easy Pass is getting 9. So now we have 5, 6, it's getting 9. So now in here we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 in Easy Pass. Home Decor is getting $10. Let me switch this bill out. Okay, so we're giving it 10. So now in Home Decor is 20, 30, 35, 36. 36 in here. Home Improvements is getting 20. So we'll give it 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34 in Home Improvements, which I need to get new lights for my ceiling, so that's probably going to come out soon. Appliances is getting 5. So now in here we have 10, 15, and 20 in appliances. Furniture is getting 10, so I'll give it the change. Let's see, we have a nicer 20. Okay. Now furniture has 20. And I think we're starting our tax prep. So we're already mid-year, so in February, March, whenever tax season comes, we're gonna start having to save up for this. So this is kind of like a reminder, like, hey, you gotta fill this envelope up too. So that is it for this binder, and honestly for the whole cash stuffing. So I did pull out way too much. Yeah, I don't know where my math, I'm gonna show you guys my sheet. So this is the sheet I use to tell me my categories and what's getting what. And then this is supposedly my math of how much cash I have and how much I actually need. And I always forget, since I don't need to pull out the cash that I'm gonna put to the bank, I don't do my math right, and I always forget that portion of it. And so that's why I have all of this money that's gonna go right back to the bank. So what I'm gonna do off camera is I'm just gonna swap out bills and keep like the nicer bills and return the rest of it to the bank, because I don't math correctly. So that is it for this cash stuffing. If you guys stayed this far, thank you so much for doing so. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I see all of you guys who are new to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining this journey. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.